Let's go over exciting news of the Obi Wan Kenobi Star Wars movie. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, the future of this franchise seems to be very expansive, with the Han Solo movie out right now and Episode 9 releasing at the very end of 2019. We also have Rian Johnson's trilogy and the creators of Game of Thrones and their set of Star Wars films, as well as a handful of both live action and animated TV series in the works. So looking past all of this, let's go over the Obi Wan Kenobi movie, the third anthology film currently in the works right now. Now, we have learned these past couple of weeks a whole lot more about this movie. Ewan Mcgregor is still not cast as Obi-Wan, and it's really making one wonder exactly, will he be on board for this movie? We do know that he wants to, be a part of it and all, but we have heard no word of Ewan's involvement. Now, looking at all of this, thanks to SuperBroMovies.com, will be linked below in the description, we learned a little bit more about the Obi Wan Kenobi film, and this is what they had to say on their site. Park was in attendance at Comic-Palooza as he signed, greeted, and took pictures with fans. As many fans approached him to talk, he dropped subtle hints and nods that the long-awaited end Obi Wan Kenobi spin-off film is actually happening. One specific fan named David Weiser took to Twitter to talk about his interaction with Park. So this is what he had to say. And the last person I met for the weekend was Ray Park. Very nice guy. Had a chat with him about the character of Darth Maul and various Lucasfilm endeavors. I'm just gonna say he strongly implied that a Kenobi movie will happen. And moving on from SuperBroMovies.com, we also learned today that Disney and Lucasfilm has found their writer for the Obi Wan Kenobi movie, and we should be learning exactly who this writer is going to be very, very soon, just as we did with James Mangold for the Boba Fett movie. So expect to hear something very soon for the Obi Wan Kenobi movie and who will be writing the film. As of right now, there is no script, but it's really good to know that they have found their writer. Who is it? We have no idea. It's also good to know, though, that Ray Park has given subtle hints and nods that the Obi Wan Kenobi movie is coming. Now, the fact that Ray Park knows, this is something that really is opening my eyes. Could Darth Maul be involved in the Obi Wan Kenobi movie? Now, yes, I know they probably won't interact in that movie because of Star Wars Rebels on, that scene where they go against each other on Tatooine. I think what they could do is they can have a side plot involving Maul and, the criminal underworld organization, right? I think that they could very well have a little side plot in the Obi Wan Kenobi movie where maybe Maul is showing his, I guess you could say grudge over the Jedi Master. You could have these two characters in the same exact movie without actually having them meet face to face because of what Star Wars Rebels did, because they already do engage in a duel, and eventually that leads to Darth Maul's demise. I don't think that they would necessarily do that again in the Obi Wan Kenobi movie, but I do find it very much interesting how Ray Park knows about this Obi Wan Kenobi movie, and that right then and there, I think, tells me that he's involved in some way, shape, or form. Now, call me crazy. Yes, I know some of you guys may say that Maul is definitely not going to be in the Kenobi movie, but I think that there's always a possibility that they could very well fit him in there somehow, some way. So, looking at, the fact that we learned today that Ray Park, Disney is in early talks with him returning in a future anthology film, I think that could either A, be for the Kenobi movie or for the Boba Fett film. I think that personally the Boba Fett movie would be a better choice for Darth Maul's arrival, in the physical form, where we do get a nice cameo of not only him, but we actually get the nice introduction of the planet Dathomir on the big screen, live action, right? I think that's something that everybody wants to see. So, Darth Maul, I think it would be a great fit, and I do find it funny and interesting that Ray Park, he kind of knows exactly what's going on with the third anthology film being the Kenobi movie, of course. But anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about this. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.